What's up? What's up? What's up? It's me, Ryman. So I'm pretty happy because it's not raining. I mean, it's supposed to be raining all day, but we got this little break, which is what's good. So I want to take it to the secret spot. It's not really a secret spot, but I've been walking towards it. I went there twice, and it's really cool. Anyway, so basically, I mean, how you guys? How you doing? I guess I'll start with what just happened and work my way backwards. So I just got off the phone with a lawyer, and we talked for about 40 minutes about some of my ideas, and you know, he was really helpful. He listened, and it's dope, right? Because I was emailing a bunch of lawyers. I typed in English lawyers in Japan in Google, and you know, I just hit him up, said I'm so and so, trying to do such and such. Can you answer some questions? The first email I got was, sorry, we don't work with individuals. Second email I got, we can't help you, but try out these links. Then third email was from the dude who hit me up. He's like the CEO of the law firm, or the partner, senior partner. And he took the time to talk to me, you know? That's what's up. And I got another one tomorrow. They said, we'll give you 10 minutes. They charge about a half an hour, man. It's like $50. Now, what I respect, well, I don't even say I respect, because I expect it. Not respect, expect. He said he's going to call me at 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, my phone rang. I'll say that again. He said he's going to call me at 10 o'clock, and at 10 o'clock, my phone rang. Like, that is just amazing. I ain't trying to throw nobody on the bus, but that's not a normal thing around me. People say they're coming at 10, they show up at 10:30. My bad. Ugh. But anyway, so we talked, and yeah, at the end, he's just like, you know, you need to find yourself a mentor. You might not even need to get all lawyered up, you know, wait till you start popping off. He didn't say it like that. I'm just, you know, talking hot talk. But it was really cool. It was really motivating. I mean, he didn't help me. He didn't say, yo, send me your shit, and he didn't do that. He didn't like, yo, man, I'm so impressed with your gumption. All he said was, you know, good luck, and that's all I need. Just people to listen to me and give me some advice and stuff. So now we keep going backwards, right? So a couple days ago, I was sitting around and I'm like, you know, I really need to get in touch with some lawyers, because I don't know any. So I threw it out into the universe. I let my intentions be known. Actually, I think that's what it was. I was actually walking on this strip right here, and this producer, Decap, he's like, if you wanna get anything done, you have to let your intentions be known. You gotta put it out into the universe. I mean, that's how he talks. A lot of people talk that way. But then it was a podcast, so the host was like, yeah, but if you're sitting at the bottom of a hill, you can't like hope your way up. That's how I talk. But you know, it's balance, you know, you gotta give and keep giving. So I went home, I made a little list, put on a post-it, and then in one of my little break times, I like to block my time now. So maybe this 3 hours is this one thing, and next is whatever. So then I sent it out, and yeah, you just heard what happened. All right, going backwards. So on Sunday, I had a plan to block out Tuesday to make beats. You know what? I want to go this way. I ain't going this way. Actually, I promise you my secret spot. Let me go to the secret spot. So I had a plan on Tuesday to make beats. So on Monday, I prepared for making beats on Tuesday. Now this is new. Normally, when I want to make beats, I make beats. That's what it is. But what I'm trying to say is I want to make complete beats. What's a complete beat? A complete beat is a beat that is complete. Now it's a beat that is mixed. You know, it's just not a sketch, it's a mix. It's got the 3 verses, hook, chorus, intro, outro, maybe a bridge. Not really a bridge guy, but hey, whatever. It's mastered to the best of my ability. So when I play it to someone, it's like, yo, this is what it sounds like. It's not, I still gotta do. It's mixed, mastered. It's tracked out in the stems. So the hi-hats have their own, I don't know if I'll get that detailed with it, but everything is separated. Drums, keyboards, sample. It has the tempo. Oh man, he's in this way. All right, it has a tempo. It has the key. He said, how did I put it in the Excel, man? In the Excel. So I made my little Excel form, and that shit is fire. And it's in the cloud. So right now, at any given point, I don't know how many beats I have, what state they're in, and then genre, the machine I used. I even put a little section for how long it took me to make the beats. So over time, I should see that number increase, decrease, you know? So in 8 hours, I made 15 beats. It's not, well, time is irrelevant, you know? You can make a hot beat in 10 seconds, you can make a terrible beat in 12 hours. But in general, it takes me about 40 minutes. And at some points, I'm using a new Logic. Logic just did a massive upgrade. So I was trying to make some beats with that. I had to pull out the manual and jump on YouTube. So I was like an hour and 20 minutes on one. But time flies, man. When you're doing something you love, time flies. So yesterday I was doing all that. Now the crazy thing, when I went to bed that night, I'm laying in my bed. Now I read my little book before I go to bed, but I'll get to that later. I try to remember what the beats I made sounded like. I couldn't. Even now, I do not remember what they sound like. And this is weird because it's always been this way. I could sit down at the computer, beat machine, bang out beats, and then forget about them. Now this sucks because my hard drives always be failing. So right now, there's beats that I knew I made them because I used one of the beats in a show. So
shit. Now, when I'm on this microphone, everybody see they want me. Swinging from the trees, I be looking like y'all don't get it when I'm coming really hard. I be spitting out the lyrics on the monkey bars. Cats figure they can take the way they understand now.
I know the beat exists. I know how it sounds. I just can't find the session is gone. And it makes me angry. Because there's so many beats in between that. Ones I never even... You might say, but how you keep losing all this shit? Alright. First, let's start with them hard drives. You saw them hard drives. And they nice hard. They're Lacy's and WDs, man. You know, I ain't get that cheap shit. I got that good shit. And I like everyone else, I put it on there, you know, disconnect without pulling it out and all that shit. And it just, one day I'll try to boot up the hard drive, and it's like not booting up. File cannot be found. And I use the cloud or the thing Apple has. File can't be found. It's like, what? Corrupted. What? Please move your data to another drive as fast as possible. What? So this has been happening. I mean, let me tell you some of the big losses I lost. Back a couple years ago, I did the Guinness Book of World Records challenge freestyle thing, right? And I had the idea I want to shoot this in HD. So I had 13 hours of HD footage. A massive file, so I had to compress that. It took like 24 hours to compress it. I compressed it, and I ended up with like a, I don't know, 15, 20 gig file, probably 60. It was pretty big. So it sat on my computer, just taking up space. It sat on my hard drive, taking up space, and it sat on my backup hard drive, taking up space. So there's 3 copies of this. And I sent one to the copyright place in Japan. One day, I needed space on my computer, so I deleted the file from my desktop because I knew that it's on my 2 hard drives. And one day, I'm getting all nostalgic, and I go to look for the file. I can't find it on hard drive 1. I go to the next one. Hard drive 2 does not work. So somehow I managed to lose 2 hard drives at one time. And I don't think I can go down here. Why I think I can go down here? I can't go down here. Let me go back up here. So yeah, I lost some. That yeah, man. So then I hit up the Guinness record company. I'm like, hey man, I lost my video. Can I get a copy of the copy I sent you? No, we cannot do that. So that was like, whatever. But then this happened, the next big one. So I use Lightroom. Hey. So I use Lightroom, and you know, it has all its little files and all that stuff. And then, I don't know, it stopped working with my one computer. So I loaded up on my other computer. I had 2 computers. Unfortunately, that computer the battery exploded. So I don't got a kind of second computer anymore. But yeah, so I was doing that, and then again the file wouldn't load. All right, so now I can't open up Lightroom, and they had that cloud thing, so I started using the cloud version. But now I got files here, files there, files everywhere. So about a year I'm going back and forth with Apple about this thing. I can't open the files on my Lacy. Apple's doing Apple things. Oh, did you try turning it off and turning it back on? Yeah. Did you try turning around and doing the hokey pokey? Yeah. Look at that cat. Hey kitty, kitty, kitty. Bye kitty, kitty. Alright, so then so yeah, so about a year I'm going back and forth with Apple. Some people had me opening up Terminal and doing all this shit. I'm buying software, I got software, but long story short, it doesn't work. So then Apple gives me a new computer because I was just relentless with it. So I got a new computer, I plug it in, it doesn't work. So apparently it was the hard drive, not the computer. But yeah. That's interesting. What is that? A little ravine. Alright, so then actually the real reason I'm coming back here, when I was on my little walk, I saw these 2 fine women walking their dogs, and maybe I'll bump into them again, like, hey, that's a nice dog you got there. Anyway, I do digress. So I emailed some companies in Japan that do data recovery, and they're like, yeah, it's only gonna cost you $2,000, and we're gonna ship it to Canada, and you gotta pay $500 for shipping. Huh? When I was in the States, I talked to Best Buy. They said they could fix a corrupt hard drive for $50. So I'm just gonna hold out for that. But so then, you know, as I'm going on, as all this is happening, my phone froze one day. It froze, so I had to go to the Apple store and they deleted all my shit. And long story short, thank you, all the songs I had got deleted. And so yeah, that's why I got all them hard drives, man. Because I just know one of them's gonna be funky about shit, and I got a backup right on deck to copy them shits over. I ain't playing around, man. Ain't playing around. But anyway. So now back to the, I went off on a tangent. Cause you know, I feel that shit, man. Where the hell did all my songs go? But yeah, so I got all my tracks and I named them. And then I saved each file with all the sounds inside of it. Because that's another thing that happens. Let's say I found a file or a song, and I used a sample, and I'm trying to play it, and all that plays back is the drum, because the sample is no longer in my computer, and the search for it. So yeah, everything is encapsulated. And then I'm gonna back up that file onto another drive. So, you know, I'm just being anal about this shit. These people doing over by my secret spot, man. Okay, so moving back a little further, so my school, they had the audacity. Now I understand it is difficult times that we living in, COVID and all that shit, but this is what they said. They said, right now we're gonna give you 2 weeks vacation, summer vacation. Because before that, what they had us doing is every morning we wake up, we sign in at 8, and then we do some bullshit work, like watch a TED Talk video, answer 8 questions. You don't even gotta watch the video, but you know, I like the TED Talks. And then we're done for the day. Sign out at 3, we get paid. So they're just like, fuck that. They gave us 2 weeks, and then in the summer we gotta work. Now again, I understand where they're coming from, you know? It is what it is. I don't like that shit though. Cause where can we go? Can we really go anywhere now in this state that we in? Plus they're like, you need to be on deck. We need to be able to reach you. So they playing, but shit. Man. For me, this situation has been amazing. Like if I was working right now, I wouldn't be out here. I would not have discovered this little, now we're here. This is the secret spot I'm telling you about. This little secret cove. But I wouldn't be out here. There would be I would be working. So I wouldn't have time to be walking. I wouldn't do my exercise. I'm still exercising, man. Every other day, I wake up at 7 or 6, depends. And then it's like, I do my little stretches in my bed. Like, gotta get ready. And then I pop down, because, you know, I sleep up on the second loft thingy. And then I find me a podcast or an audio book. Sometimes I just listen to beats, listen to Wu-Tang for, you know, studying and all that, and I get into it. And it is amazing. I love it. I love it, man. And after 30 minutes, my heart's all pumping and my face is all sweaty, sweat dripping in my eye. I got that dun, 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 montage shit. Right here, we here, man. Look at this. I gotta put music behind this one. Oh man, I gotta probably, there we go. Look at that. It's like we're coming outside of Jurassic. Oh, that's all you get. That's all, but it's cool back here, man. All right, so working out, and it's cool because I've done workout for 1 month. That's, you know, whatever. But 2 months, that's when the true test comes in. Now, as I mentioned way back when, I did my 365 for a bit, for a whole year. So I know I can do something consistently. Look at all these flowers, man. Doing flower things. doing out here? She picking flowers. You heard that? This bee tried to kill me. Oh man. One day I gotta work on that, man. I don't like insects landing on me. They can fly, do their thing. Yo, the other day, I came home, right? I took my clothes from inside, and when I took them inside, a moth-like looking thing popped out, flew around, and landed. Now the old me, I would have got my spray and sprayed him till he was no longer in this world. The new me, I said, listen, man. Actually, I didn't say that. I said, you gotta go. So I went in the kitchen, got a cup, and put the little paper under the cup, and then went to the outside, and then let him go.